Yeah, the headhunter was able to convince the CEO not to insist on a salary increase. Okay, cool. Yeah, and we are underpaying him, so the headhunter did a good job. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Plutocracy. We're here in our beautiful office with an opportunity to buy luxury items. So, Plutocrat cigars, what a perfect thing to start with. So we're here in the good old Agatha's auction house, and we have bought those cigars. A good purchase price there at 8.17k, not too shabby whatsoever. Really good start to the episode here, because that gives us an achievement right off the bat. Very happy about that. It gives us another skill point to spend. Now, we have been focusing a lot on diplomacy, and I still think that's possibly a good idea. Let's take a quick recap of where we're at. We've got 520,000 coming in right now, looking pretty good. In terms of shares and whatnot, we are the biggest shareholder at Cox Brothers, which is a metallurgy company. Yeah, and that's where the majority of our dividends are coming from. We are earning dividends from elsewhere, like here at Thomas and Partners. Most of the places that we have shares in, I think, are based in Texas. So if we have a look here, we have all of these interests in Texas, and then we have a little bit of an interest here in West Virginia, but not very much of one. We are going after places that have a low tax rate for our investments, so that's all pretty good. That makes me question using this bookkeeping thing. The minus 10% tax is always good, and we could do with maybe increasing an economic star. So the rate of improvement of a company's technology when a character heads it. So we're not going to head the company, so that's not going to have an effect. We're moving to the next level of the skill. The effect will be increased by 2 DP. Amazing development points. So this won't help us really until we take over a company. Diplomacy is skill dealing with opponents. So this is kind of where we need to be, and then perhaps politics will help us later on in terms of when we own a company, when we're that actual sole owner, we can get some grants and stuff and utilise some of the political system, which would be a nice thing to do. So if we have a look at Cox Brothers, and I go to the management screen, there's these like subsidies and government contracts and stuff, which we'll want to have a look at a bit later on. Let's have a look at the reserve here and just see. Yeah, there's nothing in reserve at this company. So although I like to have a good amount of the company, look at this. Our opponent is really hammering away. Maybe I'll talk to this guy here, and before I do that, let's maybe increase our rounds of negotiating. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, our opponent is buying up an awful lot of that company, which is maybe a bad thing. I'm not sure. Do I want to talk to the cheaper person or the calm person? Let's talk to the calm person. I prefer dealing with calm people. I'm going to try and buy as many as I can, and then we'll negotiate quite a bit and see if it'll bring the price down. I don't think I'm going to get a very good price, but I will continue to negotiate up until now. Let's just agree with that. So it takes us to 45.8%. If I can get to 51% of the company, that would be good. I would like to own more of it than my opponent, if possible. But it's going to be tight because they're buying quite a bit of the company at the moment. Yeah, I would like to get to the controlling stake in the company, and then maybe change the dividend plan here. So if I can get it so that we're just paying something into reserve, that would be pretty good. I don't know if I could get that through at the moment. I could use some influence. So if I get maybe this person to vote for me, then yeah, we could do that. Cool. So that'll take our income down just a little bit, but it means that some money will be going into reserve, and that'll make the company a bit more stable in the future. What's going on? So elections have been complete in Texas. Well, kind of a shame, because it would have been nice to give some money to some politicians and get them on side. But that's fine. I'm going to get some cash and we'll continue to build our empire. We're going to start the quarter by having a look at this lovely sniper rifle. Cheap at half the price here. Let's see if... Yes! And we did get it for only 137,000. Very nice indeed. A good bit of a collection going on in arms here. Weapons, I guess, is what they're calling them. Alcohol and cigars. We have a few things. We don't have anything too fancy yet. No houses, boats, horses, cars. I don't think they come out yet. I think they canonically come out a bit later. Let's have a butcher's at this. Let's have a look here again. See if our opponent has bought up more of the company. They haven't yet, so that's good. I'm going to talk to this calm person again and try and get a few more of the shares from them. Now we're going to do our usual compromising and try and get that controlling stake in the company if we can. I think that's got to be our... Yes, very good price indeed. Right, up to 59.8%. Absolutely fantastic. So there you go. There's another star for us. And the company is primarily ours now. So 59.8. Very good indeed. We have money going into reserve, which is great. We can now freely increase the work plan. So that's very nice. I don't need their help to pass this. In terms of strike risk, that would have gone up with the work plan. Will that affect our bottom line? So that's actually going to have a positive impact as well for now. Let's see how high we can push that. So 175. Alright, I think that's probably as far as I can push it. So I'll take it to there. Yes, and that would have reduced the strike risk again a little bit, so that's very good. I don't know if I want to spend any cash on research. No, I don't want to spend any cash on research right now. So we'll leave that there. And well, this guy's got 2%, which you won't be able to buy this time around, so we'll have to avoid that. We did have another star, and now that we are the owner of a company, it might be worth looking at some of these other things here, not just diplomacy. Let's maybe have a look at grants. It might be worth us, let's go here, might be worth us trying to become friends, if we can, with the governor. So I think elections have just happened, unfortunately, so it's going to take us a while until we can do that again. If I have a look at the person search here and we go to doable ambitions, take these away. Whoop. Well, sponsorships. I guess that's doable ambitions. Yeah, there's nothing coming up right now. I just filtered everything away. Maybe. Yeah, so there's no sponsorship things going on right now. I can't give anybody loans, but I could perhaps get a CEO. I say perhaps because I'm not exactly sure how to get a CEO. Let's go to the management screen here. This guy's actually got a good economic score. There at 4. If I could find somebody with economics of 5, that would be better. They have some specializations. They have a decent salary, I guess, and quite a high gold parachute. So the gold parachute is essentially the amount we'd have to pay them when they leave. But if we have a look at so the lead yourself would be a bad idea because I have a bad economic skill. But I would only want to hire somebody with a better economic skill. So like this person here, they've got a much higher salary. But I think we would need to be able to sign them. If I click on that, I don't think there's any option here for me to like get them to become a CEO. I don't know if any of them have got like an ambition to be a CEO. Let's have a look here. Or if I need to use an agent for it. So there is an agent, which I think is the headhunter. Yeah. So you use it on a character, and I think you use them to poach CEOs from other companies. But I don't know how to get a CEO that's unemployed. If we have a look at that list again, back to the maps, blah 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 blah. Yes, the company, management screen, hire a CEO, choose a new one. If I have a look here, so this one is a CEO already, so I wouldn't be able to hire them, but this guy's unemployed. So if I rock up to him and I say, hey, do you want a job? Then surely they would just want to take it. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to me that I can't just offer them the job. It used to be that when you clicked on them, it would just come up with a screen saying, would you like to hire them or whatever. It just doesn't do that anymore. I guess this guy is a CEO. Is he? No, it said he was unemployed. Yeah. Okay. How can you be an unemployed CEO? That's interesting. Anyway, yeah. So I need to figure out how on earth I'm meant to hire a CEO. I haven't figured it out yet. But maybe I'll try and fulfill some ambitions and try and get one of those headhunters. And maybe that's the way to do it. But yeah, fulfilling ambitions is probably a good use of time, because grants is going to be good. We're also going to be getting a good amount of money in, so I might be doing a lot more negotiating to try and buy other companies, and maybe I want to push the boat a bit more. So maybe I'll go for etiquette, because then I can mess things up without risking making enemies. So I'll go with that. Okay, so it looks like there was an accident at our place, which means we've lost 2 workspaces, which isn't great because that's cut our income quite a bit. So I'll have to look at rectifying that. I'm not sure how we go about rectifying an accident. I don't know if it just end. So there's a strike there, so that's not amazing for us. Yeah, I don't know if that just means that the workplaces have been cut. Yeah, maybe permanently. So we need to maybe just build another building. We do now have 250,000 in reserve, so we possibly could start building a small building. So I'll vote to do that. I think it's probably worth me trying to hoover up this guy's remaining shares as well, if I can. Yeah, seems like a good idea. Let's aim down here, please. Come on. Yes, thank you very much. You know you didn't need these shares. They're all for me. So there we go, 62%. Fantastic. We have money left over as well, so we can buy this Colt Navy revolver, which I'm very much going to do. Spare no expense, but we actually paid a decent price for it, so that's pretty good. 4 weapons now. Our little weapons cabinet is definitely growing. What's happened here? There was a strike that was prevented. Very good. And anything in the news? There's upcoming elections of officials in Alabama. Now I'm not sure. I think, is this Alabama? It is. Yeah, I'm not sure what all the fun stuff like tax rates and stuff are in Alabama. So 14%, 7%. Probably not interested in moving over to Alabama anytime soon. But what I am interested in doing is maybe investing in another profitable company. Maybe another one of these steel mills or metallurgical companies. Probably let's continue to invest in Thomas and Partners, the one with the lower market cap. I think that's a good idea. And then, who's cheap? So it is Ava. So let's have a chat with Ava and let's see how many shares we can buy off Ava. So we'll start with that and we'll see how we get on. Let's make it. Oh, I've compromised a bit too much there. Let's continue to compromise. And I think I can push my luck here. There we go, and that's a lovely bit of agreeing there. So 20% stake in the company. Very happy with that. Okay, so we do have the opportunity to sell our shares at Miller Brothers, which is the only out-of-state company we have any sort of interest in. I'm tempted. I am tempted because we only have a very small stake in the company. But the company is a very good one. It has a lot in reserve, and I think, I'm not entirely sure, but I think it is making us money. Let's check and find out. So yes, we get 100k from them. So yeah, 2.68 per tick. Oh no, it's 100k. That's what our shares are worth, I guess. 107,000. So what are we being offered here? 126,000. So we are being offered more than our shares are worth, which is good. So yeah, do I want to just? We've got a bad credit, by the way. We had a guy refuse to pay the loan that we made him. We'll have to get somebody and chase that up at some point. Okay, so the return on investment is currently at 2.5%. We could get that money back. It's better than this company. But we could get our money back for the Miller Brothers shares. Keep everything just in Texas and just focus all of our efforts in Texas. That might be a good thing to do. So I'm going to take this person up on their offer. We're going to get 126,000 to play with. We did have some news. Anything happened? There's another accident. Are you kidding me? Man, that's not good. Luckily, we're building another building. What's going on here? Okay, some sort of politics stuff going on. Decreased funding, yeah, whatever. And a boat. But I can't afford to buy. Maybe I'd be able to afford it when I get some income, but I can't afford it now. And it also has a maintenance cost, so I don't really want to buy anything with a maintenance cost at the moment. Okay, it looks like we had a pretty good quarter in the end. 1.7 mil there. I'm going to check in. Our expansion has completed at Cox Brothers now, so that's very good indeed. And we have some news here. There's elections afoot, which is always good to hear. I wonder if there's anybody who wants to be sponsored. There is, and let's only look at Texas. Anyone who wants to be sponsored in Texas, and there is indeed. So that's very fun. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So ambition, and there we go. So there's a bunch of people here. What are they up for? What post are these people actually running for? I don't actually know. They're running for a post as congressman. Ah, I see. Very good. And how much do they want? Quite a lot of money, to be fair, to be congressman. Let's have a look at the victory chance. It would be good to get some puppets. I would be spending a lot of money here. It would be good to get some puppets, because I think puppets will increase loyalty, but it would be also good to just sponsor some cheap people. But I would like to sponsor people who are in with a good chance of actually winning as well. So these are the current congressmen, which I guess is why they they have the highest victory chance. So I'll go ahead and I'm gonna sponsor some people here. This should give me some rewards here. So let's go with allows your company to completely avoid taxes for the current quarter. That sounds like a good one. Reduces the risk of strike and provokes a strike. Let's take the tax dodgy one. Let's just work our way down the list. I'll do the top 3 most likely to win. So we have a broker, a lobbyist, and a saboteur. Let's get a lobbyist, so we might be able to influence decision making at some point. Let's sponsor this guy, and let's get a courtesan. I'll just get a nice spread of stuff. Now let's look at the cheaper ones to sponsor as well, and just sponsor some of those. Right, a headhunter, that's what I was looking for, so we can see if we can get another CEO using the headhunter. Let's also do this one. This may be a waste of money, but I'm building up some agents and maybe increasing my influence this way by having politicians that are on side. I'll take a detective, and then if I sponsor this guy, which I think I can afford to do, I'll get another puppet, which would be very nice. And we'll go for the cardinal. Very good. So there's a bunch of people here we can't afford to sponsor, but that's okay. Our influence has gone up somewhat. It means that we're losing out on buying shares this month, well, this quarter, but I think it's fine. We're playing the politics game a little bit. Okay, so apparently there are more people who want to profit at somebody else's expense. They say new gangs have appeared in the district. It's time to think about increasing your security. My risk of robbery is currently high. We can hire additional security, or we can not. I'm going to hire additional security, and hopefully that takes our risk to no risk. Yeah, very good. It will cost us maintenance, 24,000 per quarter, but we get a bit of renown for it as well, so a bit of a playoff there. We also have, oh no, one of our puppets has resigned. That's not good. And the elections are complete, so that was good to know. Okay, new quarter, and we have the opportunity to not quit to the main menu, but the opportunity to buy a weapon. Flint rifle, I'm definitely going to do that. We have got a nice little weapons collection. I'm going to purchase that right now. Very good. So we only need another 4 and our weapons collection will be complete. I'm very happy about that. We've got 1.4 mil in the bank at the moment. I will just double check the whole person search here. And I'm looking for any doable ambitions again, just to see what comes up. There's some luxury stuff going on. I'm going to filter the state to only the available ones. We can sell shares. We can give some credits. Anybody want to become a CEO? There's one here. Don't know how good Ava is. She doesn't have all the stars in economics that we would want. But let's have a look at that way. Let's get rid of these ones. I guess we'll just filter that to that one. So the only other person that wants to be a CEO is Ethan Morris here, and Ethan is even worse. So yeah, we wouldn't bother with Ethan either. Let's jump back in and have a look at our company again. Wherever that's gone, Cox Brothers. There we go. Which we share with our opponent, which must make the annual meetings a bit tricky. But yeah, let's have a look. So it's not that our CEO is bad. It's more that I just want to figure out how to get the new one. So let's choose a new one. Let's get someone who's really good at economics. So like this person here. They have quite a high salary expectation compared to our current CEO. But they specialise in 3 things, which feels better than 2 things. I don't know if these are the best things for a metallurgy company, to be fair. maybe the specializations are different for different people. So like this person specializes in research efficiency, which might be better than these things. I don't know at the moment. They've got a very poor reputation. So I don't know if that will affect their ability to run a company or not, or if it is literally just the economic score. So, I mean, this person seems better than the current person. This person seems better than our current person. And they're unemployed. So technically we should be able to get them easily. Doesn't look like we can use... Doesn't look like we can use a headhunter on this person. Can we use a headhunter on this person? Finding dirt. Seduction. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can. Very interesting. Maybe this is maybe it's a mechanic that just isn't working, or maybe I just don't know how to do it. And I think it's probably that I just don't know how to do it. It should make sense, but it doesn't. Anyway, let's stop trying to change the CEO. Let's buy some shares and carry on. So I think I'm going to continue with Thomas and Partners. I'll continue to build up my my shares here. Ava is still the cheapest person to speak to, so I'm going to continue to speak to Ava. So let's do that, and I'm just going to try and get as many shares as I can. Okie dokie, there's another bunch of shares bought. Very good indeed. And for a change, we actually have a choice here, and we can actually go to one of the social events with a courtier, or courtesan and an escort, and we'll see what happens. See if that actually gives us the positive result, which it does. So the prosecutor of Texas is now slightly friendlier towards us. I don't know what that means in practical terms, but we'll find out. Okay, it was a reasonably good quarter for us again. We're up at 1.7 mil. Very, very good indeed. I'm not sure if this is the best approach, but I'm just chipping away, continuously chipping away. Okay, we're pushing our luck a little bit here, so we might not succeed. I'm going to accept at that point because there was more risk than success chance there. But what are we at? 33.7%. If we can control this company and the other company, we might be able to do some sort of merger at some point, and maybe I can then oust my my opponent from this company here by buying out his shares in some sort of takeover. But yeah, it's kind of further down the line, I guess. With this, right here, Ava is out of the company. So in Thomas and Partners now, there are only the two of us. Just the two of us. Yeah, so Alexander Thomas and Robin Banks. Still yet to be a big player in a bank. But yeah, we have some cash. I'm going to try and buy some shares off Thomas here. Whatever his name was, Alexander Thomas, that was it. Let's see how willing he is to. He's very willing to sell his shares. See if he will compromise at all. I don't think he will, but he's given us a very good price for them. So that makes us the majority shareholder in this company as well. So amazing. I wasn't quite expecting that so soon, but I'm very happy that it happened. We have a star, and I don't know what to do with it yet. So I'm going to keep hold of it. I'm rushing into the auction house. I've seen this amazing Vermeer painting, the girl with the pearl earring, and I'm gonna buy it. Hopefully at below market price, which I have. Absolutely fantastic. So we own a masterpiece. Very happy about that. That's our second painting. We are very much in the collecting game. We didn't have a look at Thomas and Partners. I'm pretty sure it's doing okay. We are building a big building. There's plenty of money in reserve. This company is in a good place. We can increase the number of workers. to 35. That's going to be accepted, no problems there. We can increase the work rate, which give us a whole bunch more money. That's all fine and dandy. And worker rate, I think we could probably increase that as well. Let's just keep going until that one becomes negative. So 2-1, 2-3. Oh wow. Okay, hang on. There's the tipping point. So 4.34. Let's apply there. Very good. That gives us extra money and reduces that strike risk down again after we've upped the work plan. Dividend size 90%. Plenty of money going into reserve. Company is expanding. Probably should have done that after we bought more shares off of Alexander Thomas here, but we're making plenty of money, so I feel just fine. Now what's this here? Character's diplomacy level will have an effect 2 times stronger on a deal result. I'm not sure if it did last time. Can we? I don't want to mess with any of this. Let's just try and buy some more shares. They're going to be expensive, but we can compromise and negotiate and try and get that share price down a little. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with just spending money left, right, and centre. So let's just do that. So it puts us at 59%. We had a really good deal to start with that guy. Not gonna lie. Okay, yeah. So Devin Ramirez, I think that's how that says. He's the CEO of Cox Brothers. He's asking for an 85% salary increase. Wow. Okay. The salary increase will decrease the company's profits by $17,000, but keep the CEO loyal. So we can discuss the new salary. We can use the headhunter, or we can promise to think about it. Yes, we'll think about that. I guess I can't seem to use the headhunter for anything else. So I'll use the headhunter now, and hopefully the headhunter will sweet talk the CEO. Yeah, the headhunter was able to convince the CEO not to insist on a salary increase. Okay, cool. Yeah, and we are underpaying him, so the headhunter did a good job. Okay, so just taking a quick look at some of the lower market cap companies that we have in Texas here. Anderson Coal have 6.2 mil market share. I think, well, I don't know if this is right, but our metallurgy company probably uses coal as a supplier, so it would probably be a good idea for us to start investing in one of these coal companies. I'm going to talk to this person straight away, and this might be a bit dodgy because if we don't make a deal, things could be quite bad. But I'm hoping we can just get a few compromises in, maybe pay above the asking price by the looks of things. But slowly, I say slowly, that was fairly quickly. Increase our market share of the company here, and maybe become one of the key players in the coal industry in Texas as well. And fantastic, we have just bought a bunch more shares in the coal company, which is amazing. Look at that, local monopolist. Very happy with that. Another star, which I don't know what to spend. I don't know what to spend it on. So we now have 66% of this company. I will maybe try and buy some more shares here off Lauren, because why not? Let's try and increase our company share even more. They seem a little less willing to sell, but I'll keep compromising. See if we can get it down a bit. Let's go for one more, and hopefully this doesn't land in the red. Yes, look at that. I'm happy with that sign right there on the dotted line. So 80% exclusive owner. That's another achievement. So we now have 3 stars waiting in the sidelines to be spent. I have no idea what to spend it on. Cool. So Anderson Coal, 80%. Very good. Very good indeed. Cox Brothers, again, we have the controlling stake in that, but we need to own it outright. Thomas and Partners, we need to complete as well. So they've got $12 million worth of shares there that we need to chip away at. So I think that'll be the next thing. We just got another achievement, cash flow generator. So before taxes and stuff, we must be getting at least 5 million. So that's pretty good. So that's 4 stars waiting. More coal shares, 93.5%. More coal shares, 97.9%. And more coal shares, 100%. So yeah, we now own 100% of Anderson Coal. And that also was our 50th negotiation. So that gives us another star. So we've got 5 stars to spend, and I have no idea what to spend it on. But what I do know is that the first thing I'm going to do is change the name of our company here to Bank Coal. Or Banks Coal? Banks Coal. Yes. So we're now the sole owner of Banks Coal. Let's check out our company here and see how it's doing. We have a decent amount in reserve. Not too bad. Let's up that work plan. I'll keep dividends where they are. Worker rate, let's have a look at worker rate. I'm not sure if that's gonna... Yes, it is increasing, so that's fine. 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, oh, back down. Okay, 1.9, let's go. So I think... about here is optimal. So let's apply that. Who's managing? Our CEO here is pretty terrible. only 2 stars in economics. What are you doing, mate? This is where I would like to hire a new CEO. Please, just anybody. What about you? I guess somebody who is good at economics and mining. I don't know if one of those exists. What about you? Hiring. What's the... This guy's got hiring. Well, he has got 3 skills. 3 skills is pretty good, but his economics is just a bit pants. I need to stop trying to hire CEOs. It just doesn't work. Right, so this guy... So this person is unemployed. They're unemployed. There's no reason they couldn't come and work for me. Come and work for me. Be the new CEO. No. I don't know. Look, guys, if you know how on earth I'm meant to change the CEO, just tell me. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Can we be in a cartel? No, we can't be in a cartel. There's nobody to be in a cartel with. It's time to start looking at subsidies and getting involved with the governor. I keep forgetting they changed the way the map worked. Let's go on to here. Let's have a look at who's in charge. So this person here, what do you want? You want shares of Sanchez Mining. Where is Sanchez Mining? Texas. Okay. So he wants 5,706 shares in Sanchez Mining. Or do they sell them on the stock exchange? No. Okay. Sanchez Mining. Aha! Right, who's the cheapest person to deal with? So whatever we do here, we're probably going to be losing money. Because essentially we're just trying to get the governor sweet, get the governor on our side. So I'm just going to compromise, but try and get a good deal. Yes, let's keep compromising. Yeah, if I can become friends with the governor, I can actually... Yeah, good. If I become friends with the governor, I can start utilising some of the special abilities that you get by being friends with people in high places. So back to the map here. Legislature. No, capital. That's the one. And now I can fulfill his ambition. So I'll agree. Very good. And I will get loyalty with him. And then he wants to sell shares in a mining company. So I guess we'll now just buy them back. Essentially just giving him a bunch of money. But he's now our friend, which is very good. We can probably use our influence here to get a new person hired that is loyal to us. So yeah, I could get Benjamin Hill. I could get Benjamin Hill on side because we've got a loyal politician as either the treasurer or the prosecutor. I think we'll do this. Have I got enough influence? I do have enough influence to do that. So now the treasurer is our puppet and the governor is our puppet as well. So now we can have a look at our stars here. And let's have a look at this then. Allows you to use your connections with the governor to sign state contracts that increase the price of a company's product. And I think loans is the treasurer one. Yeah, so you can get state subsidies. Criminalistics, chief of police. We might want to do that one next. Allows you to use your connections with prosecutors to investigate compromised characters in order to deprive them of their posts and reduce the amounts of bribes. Yeah, okay. So I think I'm going to put some into grants. I think I'll go 2 levels of grants, 2 levels of loans. And then I don't know what to do with the last star. Maybe now I should go into bookkeeping because I've got a fair amount of income. So I must be paying a lot of tax right now. 300,000, maybe not too bad. Maybe I'll save this star till later. I think that's probably a good idea. Now let's go back to Anderson Coal, or Banks Coal, which is now named. Let's have a look at this screen here. Subsidies. Now we need to build up our influence again before I can do this. So that's good to know. So for now, I'll just try and buy some more shares in another company. Well, we have Sanchez mining now. What's this? Iron mining. Yeah, oh, there's Bryant coal as well. We could start buying. Nelson Inc. There's quite a lot of coal companies. Are there any train companies in this state? Transport, Sanders Transport. Yeah, quite a few transport companies as well. This steel company is massive. Look at that, 2.9 billion. Crazy, crazy, crazy big. But we're down here at the bottom of the spectrum. I think I've bought all the shares I can out of these 2 companies. So let's just try and get a few more in this bank here. Let's deal with Jessica. Yes, yes, yes. Let's have some negotiations, Jessica. Come on, let's compromise. You know we need to. Okay, things are going well. We're talking about what a lovely day it is, and sharing a slice of cake over a nice cup of tea. Oh, but she didn't like the cup of tea, so I'm just going to agree there. So that's good. We bought 13%. So we now have 13% of the company, which is very nice indeed. And what does he want? Yes, I will agree. Very good. We have a 50-50% event here, and it ended on the bad one. So that's not good. Timothy Robinson is my enemy. Who is Timothy Robinson? What? Oh, this wasn't good. Who is Timothy Robinson anyway? Who is Stanley? Oh, he's a congressman, random congressman. Okay, well that didn't work out. Okie doke. So I've got a bit of reputation built up now. Let's see if we can speak to the good old governor and see what happens. So we'll go to the capital. So we're still friends with this guy. I don't know who we've made an enemy with, but we'll ignore that for now. So Oh yeah, I don't need to don't need to speak to him in this screen. I go to the company screen, right? So banks, coal, management, subsidies. Our government contract. I need that much influence for a government contract. That's huge. I didn't realise I needed that much influence. I can get grants. Wow. How do I get that much influence? Do I do psychology? Reduces the necessary influence. I'll try it. That might not be the thing, but let's have a look. Oh, somebody gone bankrupt? No, there's just a big decrease in the share price at Sanchez Mining. Okay, right. Let's have a look again. Management. Government contracts. 52,000 influence. I guess I'll get more influence at the end of a cycle. So yeah, I think we need to have more puppets. More. Talking of which, there's an opportunity right now to do that. So there's no, not this person. Go away. Congress elections. So we'll look at the ambitions there. So we've got a similar problem to before. Let's go for victory chance. Let's try and get the winners on board, the potential winners. Let's get my reputation back up as well. Again, spending money on not money, spending money on not money. Well, it's essentially, yeah, we're not spending to accumulate, we're spending to make friends. I'm going to try and get some more puppets as well. I think that's a good thing to do. I'm going to try and get a good spread of agents if I can. So yeah, we'll get you as well. Because I think having more... I already sponsor that guy? Okay. Do that one. Yeah, I think having more puppets, political puppets, increases your influence. And we need that influence so that we can get those government contracts. Shadow ruler, look at that, very good. I'm going to run out of money at some point as well because these guys are asking for a lot. Let's talk to this guy. Yes, we'll have a marksman. And these two are kind of expensive. This person's got a really high political score, which is good. Let's get a pianist. No, you heard that correctly. I said pianist. Somebody who plays a piano. There's a courtesan. And there's a couple more here that are just ambitions. This guy's already our puppet, so not really any point in spending more money on them. But this person here, we can just increase the amount to which they like us. Let's get a broker. Very good. So yeah, we spent a bunch of money on not making money, so not shares and stuff. Let's have a look. Is there anybody else? So I think there's Senate elections as well. So let's have a look at that. Not so many senators running. Victory chance very high for this guy. Puppet would be good though. They still wouldn't have a very high victory chance if they did win. This guy has got quite a high chance of winning. But these people would be made into puppets, and I could only really support one of them. So he would have an 81% chance to win if I sponsored him, and this guy would have a pretty much no change. If I sponsored them, 81.5, 81.1. So, well, this guy's non-partisan. I don't know if that makes a difference, or whether I should just sponsor one of these losers, just to get a loyal character. You know what? I'll go with this guy because he's cheap. He's cheaper. Although this guy's closer to being friends with me. Yeah, I'll do that one because he might have a different ambition later on, and I'll be able to get a puppet that way. Let's get a lobbyist. Very good. Yeah, let's see how all that pans out. Right, I'm gonna try and buy this musket. 94,000. Come on. Yeah, we can do this. Come on. 109. Alright, I've paid over the odds, but look at that. We got another achievement from it. We've now got two rogue stars. Only 3 more to go. So our collection is looking pretty darn good right now. Yeah, we also have some more money. Yeah, and our actual influence has gone up quite a bit. Now we've got some characters under our belt. I still don't think it's enough. Oh, look at that. Our market cap's increased at Banks Coal. Yeah, I still don't think it's enough to go for government contracts, but we can go for subsidies. We can try anyway. See what happens. So, yeah, let's just see how this goes. I'm not really sure how this works. So no exposure there, but we have got subsidies. Now, what does that actually do? Did that give us money in our bank account? I'm not sure. Not really sure what happened there. Maybe it's like discount on expanding. No idea. If you know what the subsidies actually do, let me know. Change CEO. What does this button do? Hang on, is this... Don't tell me that was... Is this the interface for CEOs? Can I just do that? Challenge reputation. No, I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it either. I have no idea how I'm meant to change the CEO. Please let me know. It's killing me. I haven't got a clue. It's driving me mad. Oh, goodness gracious me. Right, so we've got points to spend. I don't know where to put them yet. We've got a bunch of money in the bank. I don't know where to spend it yet. Let's see how we've got on. So, let's compare ourselves to our many enemies. We've got 2 enemies at the moment. We have a bunch of friends now, which is good. We have lots of loyal people. But yeah, let's have a look at our enemy. So our opponent specifically, they have a wealth of 39 mil, which is quite a lot, and they have an income of 7 mil. Wow, 7 mil every quarter. So they're earning a lot of money. Us, on the other hand, we have a wealth of 50 mil, so very good indeed. We're raking it in, I suppose, but our balance is only 5 mil. So we're worth more money, but we're earning a little bit less at the moment. However, I think we're doing a fantastic job. I wonder where that puts us in the rankings. Let's have a look at the good old Victory Cup. 755th. Very good indeed. We're well on the way to becoming the richest, and I think we've got plenty of time, so I don't think there's any way we wouldn't be able to do it now. But yeah, things are going pretty well. Let me know how you think about Banks Coal. Banks Coal is it's a name, but is it the best name? You might have a better name for it. And yeah, think about our metallurgy company as well, because I'm gonna be buying up Thomas and Partners, and then I will be merging those companies together to form a bit bigger metallurgy company. So we'll need a name for a metallurgy company. We'll need a name for Banks Coal. Eventually, we'll need a name for our bank. I'm going to go heavy on banks. Once we conquer Texas, we need to go heavy on banks. But there's still quite a lot going on in Texas. And also, there's that behemoth at the bottom, this $1 billion company, which I've no idea how I'm meant to compete with this guy. But yeah, lots to do. We are clawing our way up though in terms of the rankings, so everything seems to be going pretty well at the moment. So with that, I think it's time to wrap it up and say goodbye. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. Leave a like if you have. If you've got any comments, do leave a comment. And look, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, because it does help me out and lets me know that you are enjoying watching this. And yeah, you'll be kept up to date with any more videos that I make. So thank you very much, and until next time, goodbye.